Busheltown, hello to you. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Cliff. We're filling in for Felicia Swan, who is still on vacation.
She is, but we do have a action-packed show coming up, Cliff. I couldn't be more excited about it.
Yeah.
We have Busheltown's own poet laureate. We have a segment on your pet's will, how to make a will for your pet.
That's a concern of so many people.
And we also have a visit from a Busheltown citizen who has a very impressive spoon collection, I'm told. I'm very excited about that.
I'm excited about that, Kendall.
Like a celebrity spoon collection.
Can't wait for that.
All right, so
here we are.
Here we are.
I'm Cliff.
And I'm Kendall.
We already covered that last week,
I know.
Kendall. Speaking of last week, we had such fun, but we were thinking, what would it be like to do the show in front of a live audience like Regis and Kathy Lee when I was a child?
Yes.
God bless them both.
That's what we need, is a live audience.
A live audience. We don't have a Gelman, so we need an audience. And so we tried to gather up people. We put up a few signs around town. Ultimately, through whatever strange confluence of events, we were only able to come up with, we have our assistant, Austin, over there. Oh, there he is. I can't see what these lights. There he is. There he is, yeah. All right,
Hi,
we
Austin.
have Austin sitting in for our audience this week, Kendall.
Right. Hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin. Hi, audience. How you liking the show, audience?
You excited? You pumped up?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
So, Kendall, it's always been my dream to have, like, koosh, like Rosie.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, they just don't make them anymore, Kendall. It's just unfortunate. So, I found this at the Food and More in the checkout aisle, so I'm just going to koosh him real quick.
All right.
Oh! Hey!
Almost got him.
Koosh!
Almost got him.
Almost got him.
Well, like I said, we do have a very impressive show coming up, Cliff.
It's an impressive show. Dreams are already coming true.
We're also going to try some, it's Rye Days here in Busheltown.
It is.
And we're going to try some of the local rye foods that are at the fair.
It's a big festival. They're at the fairgrounds, the Rye Days Festival. Everybody in Busheltown just looks forward to it all year. I thought we could mention some of the events going on at the Rye
absolutely.
Days Festival. One thing you can do, there's a dunk booth at every festival you go to.
Gotta have a dunk booth.
A dunk booth. They have a rye dunk booth. It's filled with rye shavings, and you throw a ball, and the person goes down. They swim through the shavings. It's kind of dry. Then, of course, later in the day, there's the rye pageant, where it's full of pageantry.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and for the adults in town, Kendall, each night at 9 p.m., the livestock tent, it turns into Pleasure Ryland. It's the 21 and up crowd. Fun times for them. There's free drinks and a Jerry Reed cover band. Check it out.
A Jerry Reed cover band. Very excited about that.
What else? What are you excited about at the Rye Festival?
Well, Cliff, they have a booth set up where you can have your picture taken with the old mule Flappy, a famous mule here in Busheltown, famous for saving so many lives.
Saved a lot of lives over 100 years ago. They just keep recreating it, and now Old Mule Flappy, a popular children's character.
Yes.
There's the show on Channel 81.
So the kids are very excited to see Old Mule Flappy.
Yeah, you can get your picture taken, kids.
I might go get my picture taken with Mule Flappy
why
too.
Not?
And they have a game called Catcher in the Rye.
Oh.
You stand out in the rye field and someone throws a ball to you.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
We also have a rye maze and we have rye holing, but those are both for the kids.
Those are for the kids. Everybody loves rye holing.
Yes.
You
Wonderful
stand
game.
back, you throw the rye right through the hole.
Right through the hole.
Big fun for the whole family.
Sounds like fun. So, Cliff, we also have some voicemail from viewers that have called into the show. We're going to listen to those and see what they have to say.
All right, let's see. Let's check them out.
All right, Cliff, let's see who has called us here at the station.
Okay.
All right. Let's push this button here.
I think so.
Hi, Felicia. This is Tilly from West Busheltown. I love you.
Well,
she is on vacation, and Felicia Swan will return.
All right, let's move on. Let's see who else has called us here.
Dears, I'm sorry to call you, but I'm locked out of the house again. I've searched high and low for the keys, and I can't reach Mr. Snot Volunteer. Funky's due for a bottle, and I'm...
We'll call her later.
We'll call her.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Potter Butterturn. She's a friend of our radio shows.
We'll call her in the commercial.
We'll call, yeah. All right, let's see who else we have here.
One. All right, voicemails from viewers.
Oh, yeah, this call is for a Kendall, something or another. We had a problem with your credit card down at the pizza place last night, and we do need to charge you for your large order.
Sorry, that one's for me. Didn't mean that to play on the air. All right, who's next?
Please, boys, I'm locked out of my house buzz. This is your producer, Mr. Snodbottom. I can't find Mrs. Potter anywhere, buzz.
Oh, well, I'll call them at the commercial.
Yeah, that's Mr. Snodbottom, the producer of our radio show.
Yeah, and he's Mrs. Potter Butterchurn's husband.
Yeah.
All right, we have time for one more.
One more.
All right.
Could you guys do the Tarzan yell for me?
Oh,
All right, now this we can do.
this
all
we
right.
can do. All right, here we go.
Ready? All right.
All right, well, we'll be right back after this. So I think, Mrs. Potter Butterchurn should have.
Oh, God, get your.
I will.
Help, Lenny, there's a possum in my garbage.
Hi, I'm the Lenny from Lenny's Exterminating Service. I grew up in Busheltown, so I know as well as anyone that it's full of pests. Whether it's raccoons, possums, or rats the size of bread boxes, whatever your problem is, Lenny can exterminate it.
Help, Lenny, there's a pack of raccoons circling my husband. Help, Lenny, there's a cricket on my horse.
And oh yeah, to all you bed bugs, cockroaches, and horse fleas, remember Lenny's motto: if you're a bug, I'll scorch ya.
Welcome back to the show. Right now, we need a big hand. If you're at home, applaud, because we have in studio with us Busheltown's own poet laureate, Bertrand L. Rye.
Oh.
Yes, big applause. And he is here to read a poem about rye for the Rye Days Festival.
So excited.
Yeah.
Ryefield Interval by Bertrand L. Rye. Me. Two paths diverged in a rye field on a deeply forgotten Busheltown day, when man lay down his sword and shield and began to toil amidst grass and hay. Oh, as seed enters the earth, the womb and mother to all. Oh, as man bent in his work, labors spring, summer, and fall. Oh, as rye stalk heads towards sky, dreaming of sun glow and water. Oh, how similar you and I to be also Earth's son and daughter. In Busheltown, two paths diverged on that all but forgotten so long ago day. All other knowledge must be purged. Oh, for in Rye is the truth and the path and the way.
All right, Cliff, well, now we need to do something very important, which everyone should do if you have a pet. You should, plan your pet's will. It's very important.
What? We're going to do it? Don't we need an animal trainer or a dog lawyer or something?
No, Cliff, all you need from Safety Farms, they came up with a dog estate planning kit. All you need is this kit, and it's everything you need right there. So,
All right.
I'll show you how it's done. So,
All right, show us how. It
go
is
ahead.
important. If you have a pet at home, we actually have a poor, defenseless, terminally ill pet here. And what we're going to do, sweetheart, this is Sammy Davis Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought he would have a trainer with him, but this is Sammy Davis Jr. He's not long for the world, Kendall. And so what we're going to do, we're going to let him divide up his own possessions. Why
Yes.
should the owner do that after the death of a pet? Let the pet do it themselves. Come on.
Right. So, Cliff, all you need are these pictures here. You're going to
All
show him
right.
pictures. We'll bring up one of his items that he wants to leave, and
All
you'll show
right.
the pictures, and he'll choose. We have his food bowl.
All right.
Oh, he's very sad there's nothing in there.
Oh, all right. Your food bowl, Sammy. Butch?
Butch. Straight to Butch.
What about Blackie?
He went
Butch
straight
or
to Butch.
Blackie?
He went straight to Butch.
You
Yeah.
said it again, Butch.
All right.
All right, Butch is going to get that.
All right. And
All
then
right.
finally, now,
Yeah, what's the last thing?
This is very important to him. It's his glass eye.
Which
That's where he
one
got-
is glass?
It's the right one.
It is very, it's so shiny.
That's where he got his name, Sammy Davis
It's
Jr.
so shiny. All right, so
So-
we have, this is Blinky, and this is Pistol Pete. All right, Blinky or Pistol Pete?
Which one,
Which
Sammy?
Which one gets the glass eye?
Which one? Sammy?
Blinky or Pistol Pete? Which one is it?
That one. Oh, he had to think about that one for a minute.
Blinky is gonna be styling once this eye is ready to come out.
Well, Cliff, I'm just so happy that Sammy Davis Jr. stopped by to help us. Look, is he sweet? He's so nice.
You're gonna be happy. We love you. We're gonna see you there.
Well, thank you
We're
so
gonna
much
see
for
you
joining us for Pet's Planning Will. And don't forget, go to Safety Farms and get yourself a Pet's Will Planning Kit so you can do the same. He's so cute. All right, now we're joined with Beverly St. Nutt, a celebrity spoon collector here in Busheltown. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank
Welcome,
you.
Beverly.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Now, we have heard so much about this big, illustrious spoon collection of yours. She
Yeah.
collects the spoons of celebrities, big figures that you might know. Now, before you show us some of these that you so graciously brought in here with, how many spoons are in this massive collection
Well,
of
honey,
yours?
I can't even see these things. Y'all keep it so dark in here.
Well,
My Lord.
you are wearing your sunglasses.
My what?
Your sunglasses?
Oh, goodness gracious
Oh,
me. Land sakes
I
alive.
thought maybe they were
What a mess.
Transitions.
I'm so sorry. Is this live
Oh, sorry.
television?
It's luckily
Mommy
no.
put my reading glasses on. What a fool. Okay. Well, at this point, I have upwards of about 400 celebrity spoons. I've been
Wow.
collecting most of my life, and I'm now 85 years young. So,
Wow.
That's an
Yeah.
impressive collection.
Yeah, that is. So now, when you're collecting these spoons, is it just spoons? Will you take something? Would you take Jared Leto's toothpick, or maybe Elizabeth Taylor's snot rag? I don't know. What would you keep?
Honey, that's so funny that you mentioned that because I did inherit my great grandfather's hanky collection.
Oh.
And I maintained that for several years until I realized it was causing me to have the flu.
Oh.
So I did go ahead and pass that gift on. It's a gift that keeps on giving kids.
But now
No.
let me tell
It's
ya.
just spoons. I have a couple
Just
of
for-
forks.
I would love to get the flu though from some of those old famous celebs. Like I've got the Marlon Brando flu. Everybody.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
yeah.
It's
crazy?
all the rage. The Marlon
Yeah.
Brando.
Look, I've got the flu. You know who gave it to me? Tony Randall. Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be nuts.
That's a good one. That's true. I didn't think about it that way. I wish I had kept them. Huh.
Well,
Yeah.
they're still out there.
Live and
somewhere.
learn.
Yeah.
So, how do you actually obtain your spoons for your
Oh,
collection?
well, different ways. I have walked right up to people at some points, but usually I write to them and I say, here's who I am. Here's what I do. Can you help me out? And you wouldn't believe how welcoming and cooperative people could be.
Well, it's very nice of
It's
them.
Yeah.
really wonderful.
Well, now these celebrities that you write to, will you take any celebrity spoons, or do you only keep the ones that you really like? All the celebrities that you really
Well,
like.
I mean, I'm not the Lord Jesus, but I mean, I am discriminating. There are some people who have done things that I don't necessarily approve of, and I don't want, their mouth germs and their
Has there
salivary
been
germs.
a celebrity? Has there been a celebrity who you're like, you know what? Their spoon is not for me.
It's true, yeah. Well, I mean, there's certain people like Lonnie Anderson, things like that. I've passed those on.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was one thing, she turned out to be something else.
Yeah.
So. But usually, I'll just keep them all and maybe not display them as prominent.
Okay.
Look,
Now, sorry to cut you off there, Kendall.
No, you're
I
fine.
hate to do it.
I'm used to it.
But how did you start collecting these spoons
Oh,
of
honey.
yours?
Well, actually, I brought the first spoon I ever received.
Oh
It was a
my!
gift. It was my mama who got me started on it. Oh,
Your
goodness.
mother.
Okay, here we go. This one here is actually George Washington's spoon. Believe it
Oh,
or
wow.
not, it was carved from the tooth of a rhinoceros.
Oh
Wow.
my!
He brought this with him, so he had this from the time before that he was a president.
Now, I think that's a
And then
rhino
in
tooth.
Wow.
A
Wow.
rhino tooth. A
Was that
real
now-
It's heavy. You wouldn't
is it-
believe the weight of this. Here,
Could
you
I?
feel it. Careful. Oh, yeah.
That
It's
is heavy. Was this
from a rhino.
from in the where was the White House with Washington? Philadelphia.
Yeah.
At one point, yeah.
Historians write us, tell us in. That is heavy. That's a
Wow.
tooth, Kendall.
That's quite an
So,
impressive spoon.
I've never had this appraised, but I'm pretty certain that it's
pretty
it's-
priceless.
yeah.
Well, that's an amazing spoon. Now, what other spoons have you brought to show us?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have quite the collection here. I brought some of my favorites from
Mm-hmm.
some of my favorite celebrities. This one is from Miss Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, Vicki Lawrence.
You know her from Mama's Family.
Mama's fat
Oh,
Thelma Harper.
Yeah.
It has something on it there. What is
Yeah,
that?
that is her real life lipstick.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Maybe she stirred her tea, and I don't
What was
even
she
know.
eating? How
I don't know the
interesting.
story, but I wish I did.
Is
I
this?
wish I did. 'Cause,
Oh, man.
and if she was telling it, it would be so funny.
I can feel her here
She's so
with
funny.
it. She's so funny. Are you kidding me? She's
Yeah,
a
this is-
classic.
This is one of my prizes.
Every
That
spoon has
is.
its story.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what's this one?
Now, this
one
is
looks
one of my
interesting.
It
favorites.
does. Okay.
You must get a good look at this one, okay? Now, this one was the spoon belonging to Mr. Burt Reynolds.
Oh.
Mr. Burt Reynolds.
The bandit.
Mr.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds sips soup from this spoon.
Oh, my.
That just thrills me.
Oh,
He's
could
so
I see
handsome.
that? He
And
is.
careful.
I
He does
will.
retain a little bit of his mustache.
That
Oh,
is
look at that. It's got
interesting.
some of the mustache right there.
Hey, I'm
What?
coming up on the smokies up behind me. I gotta get down the road. What's happening? We gotta get through with 10-4.
10-4, good buddy.
Hey!
Oh, that wasn't the best Burt Reynolds impression I've ever
He'll
heard.
work on it.
That was, yeah, I've only just started.
Wonder what era
It's
the
hard
hair
to
came from.
emulate his sex appeal.
It is. It is. You ever see that Cosmo
With his
fold out?
chest hair.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Sometimes I pretend that is his chest hair.
No.
Well, you never
I love
know.
it. This is one of my favorites.
That is a nice one.
Now, a
Now,
lot of
that's a big
folks,
spoon.
especially the kids these days, they get real excited about this one. This spoon here belonged to the famous racehorse Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit.
Oh.
Seabiscuit.
Just
yeah.
probably had oats or some sort
right.
of grain
Maybe
rye.
medication or something.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Seabiscuit.
You
That's
think
a nice
of
spoon.
horses taking those horse
Fetus will
pills,
fit it.
but they probably take just huge doses of, Robitussin, Ryquil, what have
Well,
you,
and especially in his later years, whenever his teeth had gone,
when they had
he
gone.
was on an all liquid diet.
Yeah.
And he was eating like that.
Those like
Seabiscuit.
horse shakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more here.
One
What
This
more
is
is
of
my
there.
last one. Now, this is the more recent addition to my collection. You'll see here, this would be a spoon belonging to Miss Jamie Lee Curtis.
Ah.
It is actually covered in Activia.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, the yogurt.
Activia, is that her?
Bacteria.
I think
Yeah,
so.
okay, that's her
Something like that.
yogurt. Her
Mhm.
yogurt.
Oh.
And it makes her poop.
It helps regulate.
It's regular.
That's the Jamie Lee Curtis regulator you
I
got
eat it
there.
every day because of her.
She
It
missed some on that
works.
spoon. She's a little irregular
Well,
from that.
and sometimes it's tempting because it tastes so good just to lick it off, but I can't.
No.
I can't. This is Jamie Lee's.
That's
The scream queen herself.
Hollywood royalty.
That's right.
The
Mhm.
lineage
Right.
behind her and her DNA that's on that spoon.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. Crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Well, these are some amazing spoons.
They
Thank
are.
you.
I'm
very proud.
Thank you for bringing
Oh.
them in to show us today. It has. Now, before you go, we did want to present
Oh,
you. We know your spoon collection is always growing. We have spoons here, one signed by Kendall and one signed by myself, and we would like
Mm-hmm.
to present these to you to add to your collection.
Oh, how thoughtful. My goodness. I wasn't expecting that.
I
Getting you
know,
closer to
right?
90.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What a treat. How about that? All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks, then. Okay.
thank you.
Well, thank
These
you.
are
Yeah.
great spoons.
Yeah.
I
you.
I've
really
loved all
love
of them.
Yeah.
we should-
Oh,
that
yeah.
Jamie
Take a look
Lee
at the-
Curtis
Yeah, you
one.
gotta.
What flavor?
Baby.
Okay, Kendall, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Oddly enough, we have been chosen to help judge some of the entries into the big Rye Days food competition.
Uh-huh.
A lot of viewers have been baking, they've been pickling, they've been preserving, and we're going to judge. And if you are lucky enough, you may hear your name called as the winner in one of these Rye Day food
Yes.
events. All right, so we're going to eat. We're going to try 3 different things
Okay.
of each entry, and
I'm very excited.
we're just going
A lot
to
of rye here.
yeah, and we're just going to come to a consensus on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no matter what happens, and we'll tell you who won, et cetera, et cetera. Hope you win. Good luck to all the participants. All right, let's start. This is here. So should we start with this?
Yeah.
All right. This is pickled rye. right?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Now, normally you see your pickled rye in a jar like this at the
Mhm.
grocery store. That's how you usually buy it, but we've got it set out here. These have been homemade.
Mhm.
And so we're going to try. This is the pickled rye. I'm going to try this one right here first, just very
Okay.
quickly. We are running out of time. This is A, entry A.
Oh. All
That's
right.
that one. Okay,
Oh,
let's just see. Let's just
okay.
see. You got C. Oh, God, look at this. This is.
Can barely keep this down.
This is B. Go back to B
All right.
here.
I think
What do
A
you
is
think?
the worst, is the best of the three.
All right, where's the card with the names on it? Kendall?
I don't
Contestant
know.
A.
Where are those?
They're not here? We don't have them?
You don't, I thought. Look at this.
Ah,
Spoon collector left our spoons.
mail them to her. Get them. Take them. No, we'll forget. Mail them. We're gonna mail them to her.
Okay.
Okay. bleh.
Well,
That
A.
was A.
If that's
You
your
won.
rye, if that's your pickled rye,
This
you win.
if this looks familiar, good luck. Or
Mhm.
good on you.
Good on ya.
Congratulations. All right. This is actually 3 different kinds. This is rye pet food. This is 3 different kinds of it here.
Mhm.
A, B, and C.
All right.
All right. Let's try some of this.
Okay.
This is A. Get a little piece there. How is that?
Ugh.
Oh, I can taste the horse in that. That's
Ugh.
A.
No.
Okay, this is B. This is an all rye base. All rye. This one is all rye.
It's all right.
I would say about this one, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. This is good rye pet food. All right, this one has a little fruit in there. I don't know if you can see that little bit of orange something. There you go. Get the viewers at home. All right, there you go. This is a fruit base. Got fruit, rye, and horse. Okay.
I'm gonna go with B.
B. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
That's the winner.
That's you. Oh. All right, last one here.
I was doing something to cool me down my hotness.
All right, this is going to cool us down. This is A. This is rye whiskey, Kendall. That's
Ooh.
A.
Now you're talking my language.
We got B here and C. This is your Okay, so let's take A.
All right.
A. This is yours. This is whiskey A.
All right. Oh.
That was okay. Why you left some?
Well, I'm not.
You
shooting.
down all this.
I am not down.
You got to
it
down
all.
all this one.
This is sipping whiskey.
This is one. This is a chunkier rye whiskey. You can see the rye in this one.
Oh. I don't know about the chunkiness.
Well, I like the rye in that one. This is your last one.
All right.
This is C. Whiskey C. Whiskey C, whiskey do is what I say.
All right.
That was good. Which did you like best, Kendall?
I liked A.
A. I like the chunks. Call me
Oh.
crazy. I like a chunky
Well, I'm
rye
taking this one.
whiskey.
I'm taking this one. A. You're
All
the
right.
winner if this one was yours.
Okay, Kendall. We have one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to let our audience in on it. Big surprise, audience. Oh, Kendall, we've been waiting all show for this. Big surprise. Look under your chairs. There's a surprise just for
Check it
me and
out.
the audience.
You already gave me these.
You,
All right.
Well, you may need another one.
You probably do.
You probably do.
Well,
Yeah.
so this has been fun, trying all these different rye foods and drinks from the Rye Days Festival.
This has been fun. I've loved this, Kendall. I want to give a big thanks to all our guests
Mm-hmm.
today, all the guests who took time out to be on the show with us, and all the
Mm-hmm.
guests who are viewing at home.
And congratulations to all the winners.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them. Congratulations. All right, goodbye from Busheltown. Hello.
Goodbye.